Creating genuine connections in virtual worlds introduction in the 21st century. Virtual worlds have ceased to be a concept confined to science fiction. Today, they are an integral part of everyday life for millions of people around the world. Video games, metaverses, social networks, VR platforms all are examples of virtual spaces where people not only spend time but also build relationships, communicate, and form communities. This raises a natural question. How genuine are the connections formed in digital spaces? Can we speak of true emotional closeness in a world mediated by avatars, usernames, and pixels? In this text, we will explore the nature of human connection, how the virtual environment transforms its structure and quality, and what it takes to form authentic, deep connections in the digital world. Chapter 1: The Evolution of Human Connections. From tribes to the metaverse, human relationships have evolved alongside civilization. In the earliest days, connections were built on physical proximity. People lived in tribes, interacted within a small circle of relatives and fellow tribe members. With the development of cities and transportation technologies, communication with strangers became more common, introducing the concepts of distant friends, written correspondence, trade with other nations. The internet became the most radical transformation in the history of communication, removed the barriers of time and distance, allowing people to find like-minded individuals anywhere on the planet. With the emergence of virtual worlds, we gain the ability not just to communicate, but to act and interact within artificially created spaces governed by unique rules. The shift from the physical world to virtual spaces has sparked both excitement and concern. On the one hand, people gained unprecedented freedom. On the other, fears of loneliness, alienation, and the superficiality of digital communication intensified. Chapter 2: What is a genuine connection? Before analyzing virtual worlds, it is crucial to understand the essence of genuine human connection. Psychology distinguishes several levels of social interaction: superficial connections, casual acquaintances, polite conversations, brief encounters, friendship stable, relationships based on mutual interest, support, and trust, intimate connections, deep relationships characterized by high levels of openness, emotional closeness, and attachment. A genuine connection can be defined by the presence of emotional sincerity, stability and longevity, mutual support, the freedom of self-expression. The key question arises: is all of this possible in a virtual space? Chapter 3: Virtual worlds is a new social environment. Virtual worlds are not merely tools for communication. They are entire spaces where people can be whoever they want, do whatever they wish, and interact with anyone. These spaces can be categorized into several types: online games, MMORPG, where people interact via avatars, participate in joint quests and battles; social VR platforms, where people create cities, clubs, meeting spaces; meta versus a synthesis of work, entertainment, and communication in a single digital world; professional, virtual spaces, virtual offices, conferences. Each of these spaces offers a unique style of interaction. But everywhere the question remains: can connections here be as genuine as those formed offline? Chapter 4: Mechanisms for building closeness in digital spaces. Formation of close relationships in virtual worlds relies on the same basic psychological mechanisms as in the real world: shared activities, games, projects, and mutual interests create a sense of belonging and strengthen friendships. Emotional exchange. Modern technology allows for the transfer of emotions through avatar expressions, voice, emojis, and animations. Trust, which develops over time through repeated positive interactions. Self-disclosure, when a person shares their thoughts, feelings. In stories, it strengthens connections. Surprisingly, some studies suggest that in virtual worlds, the process of bonding can occur even faster due to anonymity and the ability to avoid social stereotypes. Many users feel freer and open up more quickly than in real life. Chapter 5: Examples of genuine connections in virtual worlds. Let us Examine real examples that confirm the possibility of authentic connections in virtual spaces. Long-term gaming. Friendships among RPG players often create guilds and clans that last for years. Joint raids, battles against common enemies, and celebrations of victories foster real friendships, which often extend beyond the game. People meet in real life and support each other offline. Love in virtual spaces. With the rise of VR chats, there has been an increase in cases where people form romantic relationships in metaverses. Many such couples eventually transfer their relationships into the real world, get married, and build families. Supportive communities, virtual worlds, have become a lifeline for people with limitations, individuals with disabilities, and residents of remote areas. Here they find support, friends, and sometimes even genuine virtual families. Chapter 6. Obstacles to genuine connection, despite all of the above. Virtual worlds are filled with pitfalls that can hinder the formation of genuine closeness. The illusion of communication, the ease of making contacts, can create an illusion of closeness without real depth. Friends on a contact list often turn out to be mere acquaintances with no emotional connection. Short-term, nature fast. Content consumption and frequent changes in interests. And platforms make relationships fleeting, manipulating identities. The ability to create idealized personas and use fake avatars can lead to disappointment when true identities are revealed. Lack of physical presence. Physical proximity remains a vital element of relationships that cannot be fully compensated in the online world. Chapter 7. How to build genuine connections in the virtual world. To build authentic connections in virtual spaces, it is essential to follow several principles. Be sincere. Don't hide your emotions and thoughts behind avatars. Invest time. Superficial communication easily turns into empty chatter. Real friendship requires regular quality interactions. Show empathy. Learn to listen, support, and understand others, even through a screen. Use voice and video. Text-only communication is emotionally limited. Voice and video add crucial nonverbal cues, extend relationships beyond virtual spaces. Phone calls, in-person meetings, and joint offline projects help strengthen virtual connections. Be prepared for long-term commitment. Genuine connection is not a one-time effort, but a continuous investment in the relationship. Chapter 8. The future of genuine connections in virtual worlds. With technological advancements, virtual worlds are becoming more realistic and immersive. Artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and improved VR interfaces open new horizons for communication. Future trends may include more hybrid connections. Virtual communication will naturally complement real-life interactions, deeper emotionally. Transmission through technology, including haptic feedback, a shift away from social masks, and the growth of authenticity culture in digital spaces. The emergence of new forms of virtual closeness, such as virtual families, interest tribes, and long-term digital communities. Conclusion: virtual worlds offer unique opportunities to create genuine connections. They do not replace real-life closeness, but complement it. Introduce new forms of interaction and erase boundaries between countries, cultures, and physical limitations. Creating authentic connections in the virtual world is possible if we approach this process with responsibility, sincerity, and care. The world is changing, and with it, the nature of human relationships is transforming. Yet the fundamental human needs to be understood, accepted, and loved remain the same. It does not matter in which world these connections are born, virtual or physical. What truly matters is that they are real.